We did receive a letter from Mr. Borg asking us to reconsider. I urge the TSAG to take a holistic view of the traffic dynamics and community needs in this area. The presence of a school zone necessitates the cautious approach to speed regulation, mandates an enforceable 20-mile-an-hour zone. Safety of our children is paramount, and lower speed limits leading up to this area will drastically reduce the risk of severity of accidents involving young pedestrians. The high volume of pedestrian activities, including shopping, dining, local events, requires traffic environment that prioritizes pedestrian safety and comfort. While the traffic counts and average speeds may fall below the threshold set in the manual and uniform traffic control devices, it's clear that the unique characteristics of South and North Washington Street necessitate a more cautious approach. Thank you for your attention, Ms. Mayor, and I look forward to your positive response. And I'm available for any further discussion or clarification needed. Very respectfully, Michael D. Borg, Town Manager.
We're going to be no on that. 25 is painfully slow driving through that area.
January through September, the NAPD had their street, or through August rather, had their sign out there. There was 620,709 vehicles. Literally 96+% were going under 40 miles an hour. Predominantly 81.6% were going between 26 and 40, and 60% of those were going under 35 miles an hour. We removed their signs, we put our permanent signs in there, and the numbers from September through last week are almost identical. You are always gonna get the person doing 70 at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I know the perception of the residents in there, but we've had two different systems looking at it, whether you put it down to 25 or 15, we get the same information when we go through school zones that 85, 90% of the people are doing what they're supposed to be doing, 10%, 5 or 6% are doing, slightly over that, and every once in a while you get someone who bombs through and doesn't care what they're doing.
We're totally in favor of lowering it, say, from the police station to the Fisher Street area, so the downtown business district is just that stretch from CVS
Right.
to, say, the police
And
station.
that was my point. It does narrow down quite a bit through there, and part of the construction work we're looking to do actually in front of Town Hall would narrow that even further. We're actually looking to widen the sidewalk in that area.
Time we go down to CVS virtually every day, walking on the sidewalk. It's like walking near 495 because it is a narrow street. These cars are going 40, 35 miles an hour by us, and we literally started walking up on Broadway just to get away from South Washington Street. It's scary.
My concern is, where's the concern for the pedestrians? Where's the concern for all the foot traffic?
I don't believe that the calming measures are working. It's evident by the letter from Mr. Borg, evident by the residents that there's still a major concern, and I think we need to listen to their concerns based on some items that were listed in his letter, the school zone, the pedestrian traffic. So I think the data is one thing, but all the other information needs to be taken into consideration as well, too, and that's just my 2 cents on that.
If we were talking from Chestnut to North Washington Route 1, would your opinion be different?
Absolutely. That's the business district. That's where the most people are, crossing the street.
But Mark, you're saying you don't want to vote that at this time?
Well, I just want to look at a little bit more where that would be. Would it be at Fisher Street? Would it be all the way to Route 1? Would it be at Tiff Street where the church is?
Motion would be to lower the speed limit from CVS on South Washington Street to Chestnut Street to 25.
Okay. Motion made, seconded?
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Opposed.
Okay, 1 to 2.